Welcome back. All right, non-hockey to start with here. You'll notice there's not a lot of notes for large portions of this board. My mother took a fall today, broke her hip. She's in the hospital, so I went in and visited with her for an hour and a half. Took that time during tonight's games. There's just the 3 games tonight to make sure she's okay, and there'll be updates over the next couple of days from her. So she's okay. She's either having surgery tonight or tomorrow. But yeah, she broke her hip. It's fractured, and so I wanted to go in and check on her. I don't think anybody is going to have a problem with that anywhere. I just wanted to say that before we get into the review video for tonight. I did take the notes before we left. I took the notes after we came back. First place I went to was right onto the set to get things started because I wanted to make sure I got some notes on what was going on in the Vancouver, Colorado game. But we're going to start things off talking about Washington and Dallas. Now, you'll notice here, Homer's choking Bart, but I put right here, THG for making a Caps video, and these are Caps fans. I did say that, there's a reputation my videos have when a team's doing well, that I make the video on them, and suddenly they lose their next game. They don't normally fall apart completely, although that's happened every now and then too, but I swear it's just a coincidence. If I had those kinds of hockey powers, this would be a very different channel. So Lindgren versus Ottinger, the Stars wearing their Raves jerseys. The shots were 1 apiece, 2.5 minutes in. Johnston has a rush chance that's held. The Stars press at 6 minutes. Van Riemsdyk has a point shot that's blocked out. We get a power play for the Caps. It was killed off. No shots on net during that power play. Dubois with a near miss after it comes to an end. Stankoven has a rush chance that's saved. At 15:34, it's the Caps that open the scoring. It's Strome from Chychrun. Stars would press to respond, but they're kept to the outside. So it's 1-0 Washington after 1. And we went just before the end of the first period. And then Dallas picks it up. So maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the jinx. 13:28 on a power play. Hint scores from Ben and Johnston. And then at 17:35, Bichelle, who is starting to get a lot of talk about as a player who should stay in the lineup for Dallas. I'm not going to deny that. I think he's a very good player. Robertson and Bork with the assists. It's 2-1 for Dallas after 2. Third period, 14:58 in. Hintz adds the insurance goal. Robertson with the assists. Orope Hintz with a couple of goals tonight. Robertson with a point. And a lot of guys that you want to see have a good game for Dallas did, if you're a Dallas fan anyways. Dallas wins this one 3-1. They go to 19-11 on the season. Washington drops to 21-7-3. And I'll let you guys in a little bit of a secret. I did not drop Washington out of first place on the power rankings just because they lost this game. 3 stars are Hintz, Ottinger, and Bichelle. Shots on net, 9-7 Dallas in the first, 10-7 Washington in the second, 9-8 Washington in the third. 26-24 were the shots in favor of the Caps. Power plays, Washington 0 for 4, Dallas 1 for 2. The hits, 22-15 Washington. Lindgren saved 21 out of 24. Ottinger 25 out of 26. According to the deserved win-o-meter on Money Puck, the Caps at 56%. I know there's people who don't like the deserved win-o-meter, but I think it's something fun to add to the board when it's games that I didn't necessarily watch. So just saying that the Caps had more high danger chances and just the better overall opportunities and better play, but Dallas comes out with a 3-1 victory. All right, next up. The Florida Panthers and the Edmonton Oilers. I missed a good one, didn't I? So, Bobrovsky versus Skinner. The Oilers get a power play, which Florida scores on because they love to score shorthanded. It's Jesper Boqvist at 2:42. Florida then finishes the kill. At 15:13, Edmonton would tie the game. Hyman from McDavid and Bouchard. Zach Hyman's been red hot scoring-wise lately. Then Florida gets power play late, and they score on it. At 19:32, it's Tkachuk from Verhaeghe and Reinhart. It's 2-1 Florida after 1. Second period, Hyman gets his second goal of the game. He scores from McDavid and Draisaitl at 6:20. And then 43 seconds later, Connor Brown from Corey Perry. The Oilers then get a power play, and they score on it. It's Draisaitl from McDavid and Ekholm at 9:24. I'm just picturing the music playing and everybody dancing around and Edmonton being all excited. They're up 4-2 in the second period. But late in the second period at 17:55, Forsling scores from Lundell and Ekblad. It is 4-3 for Edmonton after 2. Third period. At 6:53, Mikkola scores from Lundell and Luostarinen, so that ties the game at 4. And then at 7:23, it's Sam Reinhart, who continues his amazing run this season. He gets a goal there. And then Kapanen would answer at 8:02 from Kulak to tie the game up at 5, because now the Oilers were playing catch-up. At 13:05, so a little over 5 minutes later, Verhaeghe scores from Bennett and Mikkola. Absolutely bonkers game that is won 6-5 by the Florida Panthers. They go to 19-11-2 with the win. With the loss, the Oilers 18-11-2. Your 3 stars in this, Reinhart, Hyman, and McDavid. So 2 of the 3 stars from Edmonton, even though Florida wins the game. Shots on net, 10-9 Edmonton in the first, 10-9 Edmonton in the second. Both teams had 10 shots in the third. Final shots 30-28 for Edmonton. Power plays, Florida 1-for-4, Edmonton 1-for-3. The hits 39-21 Florida. Bobrovsky saves 25 out of 30. Skinner saves 22 out of 28. According to the deserved win-o-meter, again, I just used it for these 2 games because I didn't see them. Panthers 68% in deserved win-o-meter. I guess I watched part of this game. I didn't see this one, so I didn't see the Amazon Prime game tonight. Yeah, but 68% deserved to win for the Panthers. There's the 80s magnet at the bottom, and there you go. An 80s game and a very entertaining one between Florida and Edmonton. Sloppy game, but sometimes sloppy games are the most entertaining type. All right, and last game of the night, Vancouver and Colorado. So it's Blackwood at one end and Demko at the other. Vancouver would score at 16-14 to open the scoring. Sherwood from Heinen and Suter. Kiefer Sherwood becomes more and more of a folk hero to Canucks fans every game. So it's 1-0 Vancouver after 1. When I came in the second period, it's just before the half. Pettersson has a net drive that's held. He had a good game tonight, doesn't get on the score sheet. Shots are 10-8 for Colorado at the half. The Canucks draw a power play. Sherwood gets robbed. That power play is killed off. The Avs then get a turn on the power play, and on a turnover breakaway, it is Sherwood with the second goal of the game at 16:04. That is the first shorthanded goal on the season for Vancouver and the first shorthanded goal in the career of Kiefer Sherwood. What was Nashville doing with him? He should have been on their penalty kill getting shorthanded goals before, but it's fine. Vancouver now, Sherwood 10 goals with that one. Ties a career high. I think he's going to get more. In fact, there's spoilers on the board. Don't look ahead. So, Canucks then finish off the kill, which is really important. Near miss for Nichushkin on a net drive. The Avs press to close it out. It is 2-0 Vancouver after 2. Third period. Early jump for the Avs, but the Canucks block. They get the puck out. They then get some pressure of their own. The only shot on net was for Vancouver 2.5 minutes in. Malinsky gets denied. Demko holds. The teams trade turnovers. Garland couldn't bury one in close. The Avs rush after that. Colorado presses at 5.5 minutes. Demko saves. One concern I've had with Demko, I'm wearing my Demko jersey here, is I was concerned with his numbers after the first 2 games. Like, did he come back too soon? What's the case here? But yeah, tonight's numbers really, really good for Demko, and that is fantastic news for the Canucks and for their fans. So the Avs press at 5.5 minutes, as I said, and then the Avs get some more pressure 9 minutes in. Shots are 5-3 Colorado halfway through the period. Canucks press are kept to the outside. With 8:26 left, the Avs go back to the power play. McKinnon to Nichushkin, there's a near miss there. That power play's killed off. So the Avs over their last 5 games, 0-for-14 on the power play. Considering the names on that power play, very surprising that it's gone cold over the last 5. Garland with a near miss on a net drive. The goalie pull happens with 2:45 left. And at 17:25, sorry about that, at 17:25, Sherwood, anybody with headphones, I apologize. That had to be noisy. But Sherwood hits the empty net at 17:25 for his first career hat trick. So, yeah, Kiefer Sherwood. There were chants for him after the second goal. There were chants for him after the third goal. And even though I didn't see the first goal, I can kind of guarantee there were chants for him as well. One thing Canuck fans are doing right now that I really like is that they're chanting for the player that's having a really good game for Vancouver. So a lot of JT Miller chants at times, chants for Quinn Hughes, chants for everybody. I think it's great. It's perfect. Keep that up. So the goalie pull happens again, and 6-on-5, just because it's Colorado, they do score to break the shutout. Nichushkin puts one in from the slot. Rantanen and Makar with the assists at 19-14. And I say that because, Colorado has too many offensive weapons. 6-on-5, they're going to be dangerous. And so that makes the final score 3-1 and just spoils what could have been a nice chance for Tony the Tiger. And I mean, Demko's kind of a feel-good story tonight anyways. But anyways, Vancouver goes to 16-9-5. That's impressive. After that horrible game against Boston, This is a great bounce back. And so between the game against Florida, now the game against Colorado, the home games are getting better. Colorado 18-15. We can just like memory wipe the that Boston game from our memories. 3 stars: Sherwood, Demko, and Pedersen. Shots on net: 10-6 Vancouver in the first, 13-10 Colorado in the second, 12-5 Colorado in the third. Final shots: 31-25 Colorado. The Avs go 0 for 4 on the power play. Vancouver 0 for 2. The hits: 30-19 Vancouver. Blackwood 22 saves on 24 shots. Demko 30 saves on 31 shots. So I had to put the Demko jersey on because he had an excellent game, and that's good news for Vancouver and their fans. Yeah, things looking up. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below as always. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe in the event you may not have done so already. Thank you guys so much for all your support as always. I will talk to you again soon.